Arsenal with 6 wins in 8 matches against Manchester United. Big victory, big 3 point for the Gunners yesterday at Old Trafford. Yeah, so yes, you could talk about the performance of Manchester United, but if you want to win it high too, you have to start by winning. No matter how poor you play, ensure that you get victories. You ensure that you're able to win your match, and that's what Arsenal did against Manchester United yesterday. Yes, you can look at a lot of places where they had problems in yesterday's match because Manchester United overwhelmed them in the second half. You look at Arsenal's transition yesterday, very, very poor. Martin Odegaard was on the ball for a very long time yesterday, pushing forward, driving through the midfield, but they failed to pick good passes. Now, Arsenal looked like a team that wasn't coached in the final third in yesterday's match. Yes, they won yesterday's game because they have strength in set pieces and they were able to convert that through Ricardo Calafiori. Fantastic goal that he scored because they have really tall and very strong defenders and players in the team. But you look at the attack, because bringing in a player like Victor Gyökeres is for him to score goals. Gyökeres, no chance created in yesterday's match, no shot on target, no true ball, nothing. He was on the pitch for 60 minutes and there was no true ball to Victor Gyökeres. So two things I'm looking at. When nothing is happening on the left, what happens to the right? Luke Shaw sat with Bukayo Saka throughout yesterday's match and marked him out of the game totally. Martin Odegaard couldn't do anything so much in the attack. It couldn't take initiative to create a lot of good chances. Now, they failed to play to the advantage of Victor Gyökeres in yesterday's match. So, Arsenal, we need to make a shift. We have to adjust their balance of play to the advantage of a player that can score 54 goals in a season. I watched Victor Gyökeres off the ball movement yesterday. Most of the time when there's a transition, when there's a counter attack, and he moves with the ball, he moves into spaces. Arsenal players could not pick him up in spaces. Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, you talk about Martin Odegaard, the captain of the side, even Zubimendi couldn't pick him in those spaces where they ran into. And that's why they need to work so much. Yeah, I understand that he's new to the club, the philosophy of the club, the style of play of the club, which they really need to work on, talking about Arsenal, if they want to win the Premier League. But bringing in Victor Gyökeres is for him to make an impact. At least he should be able to get one shot off in yesterday's match. And it's down to the fact that they didn't play to his strength. Victor Gyökeres out, Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, they need to do better. Yesterday wasn't a good day at the office for Arsenal.